Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. How is it going with you? I hope all is, fantastical in your sector of the universe. I send you much, much love and many blessings, as I always do. What we're going to do here, Aquarius, it's a big, big, big week. We've got Mercury going retrograde tomorrow, May 10th. I'm recording this on May 9th. Full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio is happening about a week from now, May 16th. So my guys wanted me to pull a lot of cards for this one. And if you watch Gemini and Libra's readings, oh boy. It's starting, guys. It's happening. All right. What's going on with Aquarius? We're going to see what's going on with you, Aquarius. What obstacles you are facing. What lessons you are learning from this. We're also going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies. They want me to pause for a minute. They want me to keep shuffling the other way. And we're also going to get guidance from Spirit, on how to best navigate these energies. I said that already. What Mercury Retrograde is having you reevaluate and review. And what this lunar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you. All right? And remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself. Not everything here is going to apply for everybody. If you want to know exactly what's going on with you in your situation, your connection, whatever's going on with you, with this Mercury retrograde, who's coming back, what's ending, what's beginning, how to prepare, what massive changes are happening, because guys, the changes are massive for everybody, okay? It depends where you are in your journey. So if you would like a personal reading on that, oh boy. If you would like a personal reading on that, check out my description box or go to capellawellness.com to check out my full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Scorpio reading and my Mercury Retrograde reading, okay? I did lower the price of the Mercury Retrograde reading for a 45-minute reading. I'm not charging the usual cost for 45-minute readings, just so you know. Guys, we have the Emperor in the reverse. I love you, Aquarius. I do. Okay. But some of you already know what this is. This is excessive control. All right? You got to relinquish the control. Libra got a very strong message about this. And guys, you watched me. I know a lot of you have watched me for quite some time. Okay? I will mention positive messages when they need to come through. Tarot is not about rainbows, puppies, and unicorns. You cannot have light without dark. All right? That's why I say this is for your spiritual growth. God has something incredible for you, but you got to get out of the need to control everything in your life, because God ultimately controls everything. Most things. You can control what you eat, okay? Who you're friends with, what job you have, how you respond to things, how you react to things, who you get into a relationship with. Nobody forces you into a relationship. Nobody forces you into a job. You have free will, right? But everything else with the cosmos and the universe, like when you come into union and how long you do your healing and, other things, your journey, God has full control of that. Everything that you're dealing with here, Aquarius, is according to God's plan, not your plan. And we all know about divine timing. Everything does happen in divine timing. All right, so this is the need to release control. Stop trying so hard, Aquarius. You're not going to get anywhere by trying to force things and trying to control things. It's not going to work. There's something here. Some of you may even be dealing with a boss who's just totally irate, tyrannical, like throw things across the room, has a very, very heated temper. You may have had a father like this, because I'm picking up on father healing, okay? If you're acting like this, Aquarius, and you just are hot-headed and you're not patient and it's me, and like, no, I have to do it this way. It's my way or the highway. I don't care what you say. It has to be done like this. No. If you're doing that, you picked it up from a father who's like that, you got to do some father healing. Straight up, some of you have to do some serious father healing, okay? This is something about maybe you have to heal your family, your father's lineage, okay? The ancestral patterns of your father. Some of you may be the ones called to heal that, all right? But if you're dealing with somebody like this, or you're exhibiting these energies, you got to get into this. You got to use your power wisely here, Aquarius. Use your power for good, not for bad. You're very smart. You're very capable. You got to find that power within you, but you can't use it to an extent where you're controlling people and things. Okay? Or somebody's doing this to you. Take it how it resonates. Remember, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Be honest with yourself. This is a collective reading. Not everything's going to fit for everybody. Either you're dealing with somebody like this, or this is you. Or it's both. Because if you're acting like somebody who's trying to control, who's a distorted masculine, this card to me in the reverse is a distorted masculine. You guys, some of you guys are still operating from distorted masculine energies, and this has been ongoing for quite a few months, okay? I think since February or maybe before that. Get away from the 3D world. Stop focusing on money, power. I need to do it my way. I have to. Success is this is how I achieve success. It has to be done this way because everybody says, you know, if you have money, if you have power, you're successful. No, you don't. A distorted masculine looks at life that way, not a divine masculine. And it doesn't matter whether you're female or a male, whoever's watching this, we all have masculine feminine energies within us. So it looks like for some of you, your masculine energies are way out of balance. This could also be like a lack of inspiration or a lack of energy. Some of you are kind of like, with the excessive control, you're overextending yourself. It's like the 10 of Wands. You're putting too much effort into something. You're overworking yourself. And especially if you're dealing with a controlling person, you're giving your power away to this person, and it's depleting your energies too. So you got to stop doing that. You got to cut off people who are like that. They are not going to help you with your healing or your ability to manifest, let alone your ability to attract the abundance that is meant for you. And those of you who have a counterpart, who are dealing with a distorted masculine, there you go. You're not dealing with a divine masculine. If you're wondering about your divine masculine, you're dealing with a distorted one. When you are in these counterpart journeys, you all meet them when they are distorted. It's the same thing with you. Otherwise, there's no point in you being in a divine counterpart connection, in a twin flame connection. It's moving from distortion to divinity. That's part of why you're in this connection, for you to heal your father's lineage, your mother's lineage, whatever this is for you, for you to stop your controlling ways or to stop your vices. Stop being a low vibration of yourself, okay? That's why when I do readings and it's like the divine masculine this and divine feminine that, you know what I learned working with my guides and doing my own inner work? Well, I am a divine feminine. I was always that. I was not living like that. I was not embodying that. There's a difference. When you meet your counterpart, you meet them in distorted energy. So you're dealing with a distorted feminine, distorted masculine. That does not mean that you are jacked up or anything like that. It means you're misaligned. You're not in alignment with your higher self, your higher purpose. You're still confined to the 3D world, not to the 5D world. That's what distortion is. So if you're dealing with you think you're dealing with divine masculine, you're not. That's a distorted masculine right there. And this is causing you disappointment. You're like, why is this person not changing? Why is this person still acting this way, controlling, temperamental, tyrannical? No, it has to be me, right? You need to focus on me. Like, I'm hearing like, you don't trust me. You don't believe me. Like, you have to listen to what I say. It has to be done this way. No, it doesn't. It's done according to God's way. All right. So some of you are kind of like really, really not happy with, you know, whoever this is. This is also probably you, Aquarius. You're not happy with your life. So some of you are trying to control that. Some of you are trying to manipulate life in such a way that it makes you happy, but it's not working, is it? When you try to control things, we talked about this, the wheel of karma hits you in the ass every time. And you tack on more karma onto that list of things that you need to pay off with regards to your karma. All right. This is lack of gratitude. This is God offering you the Ace of Cups. What is ultimately going to bring you fulfillment. Your happiness and your bliss comes from within you. The wonderful life that you want to live, it starts with you, Aquarius, not with anybody else, not with a job, not with a relationship, not with anything. Some of you want love. I want romance. I want love in my life because I don't have it. Is that really what makes life? No. Are you really missing out on all these other opportunities because you're not taking action on them? God's giving you amazing opportunities, Aquarius, and you're looking the other way like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I don't want to be in this divine counterpart connection anymore. I don't want to be a twin flame anymore because this sucks. It's hard. I'm dealing with a masculine who can't commit, who doesn't take action, who doesn't lead. Well, you know what? You are a reflection of them. If you are not taking the lead in your life and you're disappointed and you're bored and you're discontent, guess what? So is your masculine. It could be the other way around. Take it how it resonates, guys. It's your story. When you're in these connections, it's freaking hard work. I know. I've been through it for years. I wasn't lucky in love, but you know why? I was a distorted feminine. How was I going to attract true love, the Ace of Cups? How was I going to attract true happiness when I was operating from distorted energies? Makes no sense. I totally had an epiphany on that years ago and I said, oh, it's because of me. I need to raise my vibration. I have to be grateful for what God has blessed me with and not be focusing on what I don't have. Not focusing on the disappointments, especially in my love life, okay? My love life was lackluster for the sake of a better word, or whatever the phrase is. It was. To include my marriage. I mean, my marriage had some fun times and stuff, and, you know, my husband wasn't horrible. Ex-husband wasn't horrible, but it was this most of the time. I was very disappointed with it a majority of the time. Until God revealed to me, it's like, well, Jess, you got to change it up. You got to raise your vibration. You really got to see what's going on here. And I did. So some of you guys really have to be more grateful for what you have than what you don't have. You have to seize the day. You want your life to change, Aquarius, you're going to have to be the one to do the hard work and to do something about it. And if you don't have love in your life, what else do you have? What else has God blessed you with? A creative talent, a home, running water, central heat, central AC, electricity, gas, food in your fridge, a car that's operational? That's what all of these cups represent. You're watching this video. You're getting guidance. That should be a blessing in itself. You have a phone, a laptop, a computer, internet service, Wi-Fi, whatever. Yet you're not looking at all those things. I bet you had a nice meal this morning, or you had some dinner or some lunch or something. Maybe it's your birthday. No, well, depending where your Aquarius is. You're not if you're Aquarius sun. You've got something else here. So many blessings that God has given you, and you're not looking at those blessings. Because for some of you, you're looking at your love life sucks. Or you haven't been in a relationship in a long time, and you're like, bleh. And then somebody comes along, and it's like, whoa, who's this? Maybe it's an Aries, doesn't have to be. Who's this person? They come in all like successful and maybe really attractive and like, ooh, look at this emperor over here. And then you find out it's this. And you're like, oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Well, guess what? If you are a divine connection, divine counterpart connection, you were chosen to go through this for a reason. Because you in yourself need to become this. Embody the divine masculine within you to move away from distorted masculine to become the true divine masculine Christ. Excuse me. And when you get there, your person becomes this too. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You got to be that within yourself so that whoever has the other role, the more prominent role, becomes that too. But some of you are like, no, I don't want this anymore. This is too hard. I don't like it. God's like, you have no idea what a blessing this person is. Now, if you're dealing with a boss, okay, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. You're so brokenhearted about this, then get out of the job. Leave the job. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, Aquarius. But for others of you, God's given you a blessing and you're dealing with somebody, you're like, no, that's not really what I wanted. I thought love looked this way. I thought love was supposed to be Disney fairy tales and all rainbows, unicorns, and puppies. And I've been saying this in all the Aquarius readings, all of the air sign readings this week. True love doesn't come easy. And it doesn't come in the way we expect. True love is about divinity, seeing the divine in everyone. Everyone. Including yourself, including your masculine, including people, your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, an uncle, an aunt, whatever this is. True love is about acceptance, forgiveness, compassion. That's what true love is. And when we don't see that, we don't attract it. That's why so many people don't experience it on this earthly plane. Because we want romance. We want adventure. Not that you don't want adventure, but the romance thing is the kicker for me. And you know what? We've been conditioned to focus on the romance. Why? I believe from what I've learned from my own journey, it's a devil tactic. The devil knows that the higher form of love is agape love. That's the best love of all. It's way better than romance. It's way better than that's eros level. Agape is above eros. The devil knows this, so what does the devil do? Puts out there into society, and look what's underneath this, the Hierophant. Societal conditioning. A belief system that I need somebody to complete myself. I need romance in my life to make me feel whole and happy and content. And then it comes to you, and you're like, what? This is not how I thought love was supposed to be. What a rude awakening some of you have gotten with this. The devil's actually played us for eons, okay? Everybody wants romance, and then he makes us go after it. He wants other people to make us whole. He wants other people to make us feel happy and validated and beautiful and handsome and successful and powerful and wanted. You see where I'm going with this? That's a codependency. You're not relying on yourself, which is relying on God, because you're a God within. He makes us seek this romance because it's going outside of ourselves for the true love. The true love is God's unconditional love. Romance doesn't necessarily tap into that. You can have the love of a lifetime and have romance. That's a bonus. But God wants us to seek the unconditional love within ourselves first. That's the Holy Grail. We find our Holy Grail first. We get the true love of a lifetime as a gift, as a blessing. And then God tacks on the romance with that. Usually, excuse me again, I don't know what's going on over here, but you got to get out of this stuck energy, this stagnancy, this like, I want this, not this. It's not what you want, Aquarius. It's what you need, and God gives you what you need, not what you want. And every time God gives us what we really need, it always comes to us in a package that we're not expecting. It's like, you know, when those Christmas elephant things or whatever, somebody always comes in with a big ass box with a nice bow on it, and what's inside of it? A gift card. And you're like, what the F? I thought it was a big gift. I got a freaking gift card? And you're disappointed. But you did get a gift, did you not? At least it wasn't empty. And look, this cup has water in it, but it has divine water in it. It's rainbow colored. How many cups of water do you see that's rainbow colored? Me? None. Never seen it. This is a godsend here. It could even be a job. It could even be like you're being called to fulfill your calling, and you're like, oh, I don't know. If I do that, it's not really going to bring me the money I'm making now. Oh, you have no idea what it will bring you, Aquarius, if this is a job and this is not love, okay? It could even be both. Got to get out of that stuck energy. Again, with that package. It's going to look differently to you, but this, I'm getting very strongly about whatever God is handing to you, you have no idea the magnitude of a blessing this is for you. Now I have to clear my throat chakra. All right, obstacle. What is the obstacle in this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family. Oh my God, see 10 of Wands. Didn't you guys get this last time? I was feeling 10 of Wands with overdoing it, with burden, pressure, stress. I have to control. You gotta release this karmic pattern of getting into this control, Aquarius. I'm getting an energy here is you guys keep watching these videos and you keep getting the same messages. There's a reason for this. If you're not following the guidance that's being given, how do you expect the reading to change for you? And again, this is a collective one. I don't know what's going on in your personal life. There could be greater things going on that are preventing you from really attracting the abundance that God's waiting to give you. The true love that God's waiting to give you. I don't know. You gotta drop it. You gotta drop it, Aquarius. This is weighing too heavy on you. I'm getting for some of you have a lot of karmic debt to pay. That's what I'm getting. And there might be a business person here, okay? I'm getting there's an entrepreneur. You have your own business, okay? And you're like, there's like no energy. You want more money, and it's like money, 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 money driven. That's distorted masculine. You're like, I got to work all these hours because I got to pay off these bills, and I got to pay this thing, and I got to pay that off. When you do that, you're not allowing God to let it flow into you. You are forcing it, and you're blocking the flow of abundance when you do that. That's for a business person here, all right? You are stressed out to the max. Your health could very well be failing, all right? There's poor health here. And you're like, nope, I got to do it. I got to do it all. This is the me, me, me. It's my way or the highway. I have to do it. I don't want to delegate. This is all about delegating. The obstacle, the challenge that some of you have, Aquarius, is delegating tasks and responsibilities to others. You do not have to do it all. You don't. Reduce the number of tasks and responsibilities you have on your list, on your plate. Your plate is so full, you have food falling to the floor, and it's wasted food. It's wasted energy. It's wasted time. If you have a business and you need to hire people, go hire people. Oh, well, that means I have to do payroll and I won't get all of my money. Is it your health or is it your business? Which one is it going to be? Is it your well-being or the success of your business? Which one is it going to be? And if it's not your business, are you more important than what's going on outside of yourself or not? You need to make some adjustments here. Adjustments are required, like heavily. You need to offload a lot of this weight, Aquarius. You are trying to do too much. And I think for some of you, you're too money driven. Again, that's not going to resonate with everybody. A successful business person delegates. That's why the Emperor is wealthy, abundant. He's secure, solid, and stable. He's not going through drama. He's not stressed out. Look how cool, calm, and collected this dude is. You can run a business and not run amok, okay? You can run a business and be this dude right here. You don't have to put in that much insane work and hours into a business to be successful. You don't. Law of attraction, law of equal give and take is what the Emperor knows how to do very, very, very well. But some of you need to delegate tasks. You want to be a success in life, even if you don't want to be a business person, you got to learn how to delegate. You really have to readdress how you go about doing things in your life, because right now it's very taxing. It's very stressful. Some of you are not learning your karmic patterns. You're not dropping those wands. Apparently this keeps showing up, Aquarius. Start setting priorities and put yourself first and foremost. That's exactly what I learned how to do. When I was married, I did practically everything. Luckily enough for me, I didn't get sick. There's nothing in my 6th house. So in my chart, I've been blessed with great health, but I'm not trying to talk about my health here. I'm just explaining things. But luckily, I didn't deal with that, but I did get stressed out. It was a burden, but the stress didn't really kill me. It didn't really affect my health. What it did was it affected my emotional health and my mental health, not my physical. You see how that works? I had to stop it. I wasn't really a super fiery, excessive Aries controlling person. I don't have that in my chart, but I did like to do things my way because of my perfectionism. I have very strong Virgo in my chart, and I'm incredibly detailed, if you guys couldn't tell already. For me, it was about the detail. Like kind of like OCD type stuff, okay? Sometimes I would have my husband then, do this for me, do that. And then all of a sudden I got like programmed, and I felt because I was a mom, I had to do all these things. Moms don't have to do everything. And a lot of moms, and there's this for some of the moms out there, and dads too, okay, single dads especially, but like for the role of a mother, they get into this social conditioning that they have to do everything. And they tend to put themselves behind in the back burner. They are the last ones that they take care of. That is not what God wants you to do. You're a child of God. You have a vessel to take care of. When you take care of you, when you focus on yourself, you're focusing on God. When you choose you, you're choosing God because you are God within. That's what some of you need to learn here. Release this stress. Do things that are going to really help you raise your vibration and let go of this need to do everything. 6 of Swords. I know one of you who's watching this is going to laugh because this keeps showing up for you. Get in the boat. Get away from these energies. Like you got to let it go. Stop repeating the same karmic patterns with needing to control things. With this eclipse, guys, and this Mercury retrograde, if you don't move yourself to a greater state of peace and tranquility, the universe is going to do it for you. And I don't want that for anybody who's watching this, if you're not already there. Okay? This could also be relocating or moving. Somebody's moving. You're moving to a new city, a new state, a new country, and you're stressing out. You're trying to deal with your business, or you're trying to deal with being a parent or something, being a father, being a mother, being both roles, and dealing with the kids, and dealing with your business, and dealing with work, and the move, and you're tapped out. That's not going to resonate with everybody, by the way. At least one person that's resonating with. You are tapped out because of a move and everything else that you're doing. Start delegating. You do not have to do everything, and you do not have to control everything, Aquarius. Please watch your health, okay? Especially the mental health. Mercury going retrograde into Gemini tomorrow, okay? Especially if you got Gemini and Virgo placements in there, especially if it's the top 3. And you are air, Aquarius, as well. It's affecting the air signs pretty heavily, and we are in the middle of eclipse season. Be very careful with your mental state. Self-care is going to be of the utmost importance before things blow out of proportion. You need to do this before things blow out of proportion, Aquarius. And I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not here to lecture you. And I sound this way because my guides are like, they know what's happening to some of you. They know what's going to happen to some of the collective who doesn't heed the guidance, who don't focus on themselves and their self-care, their healing. These are very, very intense energies. And yes, you have free will, okay? You have free will. If you want to control everything in your life, by all means, Aquarius, do it. But these readings are not going to change unless you do something about what it is you know you need to stop doing and start focusing on. This is the things going from bad to worse. No progress is being made. You're not moving anywhere because with the Rider-Waite, that guy's moving up a hill, right? With all those wands. All those burdens, all these responsibilities are weighing so heavy on you. You do not have the energy to progress on your journey, to move forward, to do what it is you need to do, to get to the Ace of Wands, to find some sense of relief and a new beginning here. You have to move away from this craziness that's going on. You are in turmoil. There's a lot of turbulent waters that you keep falling yourself into. And you're like swirling around. I don't know why I'm getting this visual, but it's kind of like the toilet, right? Or a whirlpool. I don't know why I got the toilet vision. Maybe somebody's on the toilet. Anyway, somebody's going through a whirlpool and you know how it speeds up, right? And then once you get sucked in, you can't get out. Be very careful before you really get sucked into that whirlpool, Aquarius. You really got to find some balance here. There's a storm brewing, and it's coming with this retrograde for Mercury. And remember, Pluto's in retrograde already, and with this lunar eclipse in Scorpio. That lunar eclipse is deep. It's dark. It's transformative. Profound changes are happening. There are going to be sudden endings and beginnings, and you guys are not going to know what hit you. And you're not going to be able to do anything about it. You won't be able to go back to where you used to be if you don't start focusing on your self-care and being more at peace here, becoming stable mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Some of you may be dealing with some hardships, financial or other. You need to resolve a conflict with somebody. Maybe you keep fighting with people. Okay? Better times will be ahead, Aquarius, when you release control. Period. When you really stop overburdening yourself with things that you know are not for your highest good and start doing things that will elevate your vibration so that you can get more energy, because the Emperor in the reverse has no energy. And sometimes when you don't have any energy, what happens? For some people, they get moody, they get irate. The feminine energy lowers and the masculine energy increases, and that's where it gets blown out of proportion. That's when it gets bad. There's a lot of mental instability, emotional instability, and I would say physical instability too. The other air signs got a lot of grounding. I don't see it here yet, but there's a storm brewing here, guys. And I feel very strongly it has to do with eclipse season. And this Mercury retrograde is right in the middle of it. This is the universe's way of really getting people to where they need to be to get them on their path. To get them to stop repeating the same karmic patterns. Because we're actually affecting the collective when we get stuck in 3D, or the 3D world. Which is what the Emperor in the reverse does. All right. There's also something here if you are already not moving. Okay. I'm getting something else. There's another message here. With that Four of Cups here, there's a blessing coming in disguise here. There's somebody who's drastically changed from being distorted masculine to just divine masculine. Okay? You don't see it coming. There's something about this divine masculine is coming in to help you with something, because maybe you're a single parent. Maybe you have a lot to do. Okay? Could even be a father coming in to help or something like that. All right? Or somebody of authority, or even a business person, entrepreneur, wants to take some weight off of your shoulders or wants to help you with the business. Again, take it how it resonates. But somebody here is been doing everything on their own, but they're not being overly controlling. It's just that's the cards that they were dealt, or like, especially if you're a single parent, you don't have anybody else to help you out. So you're like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. And you're finding ways to kind of like make things work out. But you're preventing yourself from falling under this amount of stress and overburden. So there is somebody here who's managing this. Okay. And even though you don't necessarily have to delegate, maybe you delegate stuff to your kids or something like that, you're not stressing out so much because you're finding balance in your life, especially with, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're making sure that your mental state is there, that you're taking care of yourself so that you do not get into this very stressful state. There's also some sort of future thing here where somebody is about to move. If you've already not getting word that you're going to move, I'm seeing the future energy. You're going to get information about this soon, that you are going to be relocating, whether it's for work or for a connection, okay? Because I've been hearing that when divine masculine, divine feminine come into union, they're going to be moving in together or moving someplace completely different, okay? So if you haven't gotten word of this yet, apparently you're going to get word of this eventually. Maybe June, because I'm looking at the 6 here. Maybe Gemini season, I don't know. But don't get hung up on the timing, because I don't like doing that, because it's not according to God's plan. And they want you to prepare yourself, because there is going to be a lot of activity. It could be whirlpool-like. And there's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to do. I'll take on a lot of responsibilities. Oh my God, I got to pack my bags and go. She's packed. Look, there's 2 bags packed right here. So for some of you, this is definitely involving travel, involving moving. Okay, I'm hearing moving for quite a few of you. Take what you need. You do not have to take everything. There's something about purging, decluttering your house or something like that. Preparing for a move, I heard. Somebody needs to prepare for a move. And it's like your divine masculine, somebody's going to tell you, you know what, you don't need to take everything. I'm also hearing somebody's about to go on a trip overseas, maybe, or across some sort of water, or to another place in the country or something. And what I'm hearing, there's like a divine masculine, there's somebody telling you, hey, Aquarius, all you need is 1 bag. Just pick a couple of things that you think you're gonna need. I'll take care of the rest. There's something about packing light. That's what I just heard. Packing light. I don't know who that's for. Don't stress out, okay? This is like a last-minute trip, I'm being told. Oh, yes, it is. 3 of Wands. For some of you, there is a trip involved. Travel for love, business, career, whatever. 3 of Pentacles. Family trip, maybe? Yep. Could be traveling overseas. I just got that. And you're like, wait, what a minute. Wait, what? I'm going where? Yeah, just go pack 1 thing and go. I got everything taken care of. I don't know where this is coming from, guys, but this is for somebody specific. All right? There is travel involved. There is also something about relocating. Wow. Okay. I just heard, whatever this trip is that you go on, wherever you're heading, you're going to end up living there. I don't know who this is for, but that's what I just heard. This trip is going to be very significant. It's a life-changing trip, and apparently this trip that you're taking may very well be the place that you end up living. That's for somebody in particular, okay? And for some, this trip comes out of nowhere. That could very well be the energies of this eclipse season, right? There's a crazy story about some masculines returning to your life, and they want to make amends, they want to reconcile, and they say, hey, you know what, Aquarius? Let's go on a trip. We leave tomorrow, or we leave in 2 days, or we leave in whatever, in 24 hours, in 16 hours, whatever this is. 6 hours. We leave in 6 hours. Go get your stuff. But you don't have to pack everything. You're like, wait, what about this? What about that? Don't stress. And this person's going to take you on this trip, and you're going to go somewhere. It could be over water. It could very well be overseas. And then you get there, and then your person says, I bought a house here, or we're going to live here. This is where we do our mission work or something. I don't know where this is coming from, Aquarius. But if you've worked with me and you've watched my readings, I'm serious. My stuff tends to be on point, okay? But this is for somebody. This is what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing this all play out, okay? But that is for one person. So either way, whatever this is, let go of the stress, okay? Do something about it. You got to get to a state of peace before things get worse. And yeah, there's something about traveling for sure. And this, I talked about manifestation. If you don't get to a state of balance and peace, you're not going to be able to manifest what you're trying to manifest. Let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson being learned for Aquarius? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Get out of your head. 8 of Swords. Doom and gloom. Crisis. You're not in a crisis. You're not stuck. We have 2 stuck energies. The 8 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. You're not stuck. It's an illusion. You really need to take the blindfold off, Aquarius. There's like this paralyzing fear. You know you need to make a decision, and you don't want to make it because of fear of the unknown or something like that. Or you're not capable. I'm not confident to take this job. I'm not confident. I don't know about this move. What's going to happen? Am I going to be okay? Like, what about this? What about that? Like, there's some stress here. Mental stress. Okay? Get out of this energy. You got to meditate here, Aquarius. Clear your mind. Okay? This is very toxic energy. If you're dealing with toxic people, you got to cut them out. You got to take your power back. All right? Especially if you're being controlled by somebody else, you got to take your power back here. You have to let go of the self-limiting beliefs about yourself, Aquarius. You're way more powerful, way more capable than you think you are. You are this. You are this emperor here. You have way more personal power and confidence and courage than you think you do. Let go. Drop those wands. It's really wreaking havoc on your brain, too. There's so much mental stuff going on and physical stuff going on. Somebody's like, you keep checking levels of something, your blood, your heart rate, your insulin. I don't know what I'm hearing. Well, I know what I'm hearing, but that's what I'm hearing. But I don't know who this is for or what exactly this is. I'm just hearing like blood pressure, heart medication, insulin, diabetes. I don't know. It's like it's causing your levels to go up, whatever this is. Okay. Relax. You need to relax, Aquarius. You're not in a crisis. This is not the end of the world. Everything's going to be fine. You see how she's okay here? I don't know if you guys got the 8 of Swords too. I think you did. All is well and all is as it should be. This is not what's going on. Your mind is telling you that this is what's going on, and it's not. Okay? Be very careful with the mental state. Again, you get to the 9, it's really going to really throw you for a loop. okay? Really throw you for a loop. Be very careful. That's why I kept saying your mental health is going to be very, very important, because you are an Aquarius, and this Mercury retrograde and this eclipse are going to really escalate that stuff. You have to really work on your mental strength here and release what doesn't serve you. It's up to you to get out of this. You can't rely on anybody else. You can get counsel, you can get help, but again, I said, if you're getting the guidance on what to do, especially with the spirit guidance cards come out and you're not doing that, I have to say, Aquarius, that's on you. You know, I know what I'm talking about because I've been in similar situations, and it's like, I can't be in this mental entrapment here, this mental prison. You put yourself there. Hermit mode, 8 of Cups, Hangman, and the Ace of Cups. Like, your emotions are all over the place. You really need to be, the lesson here, you have to focus on self-love, your renewal, your rejuvenation, your bliss, your happiness. That comes from you. That comes within. From within. It's not found outside of yourself. And again, I said some of you are unhappy because you don't have love in your life. But if you want the true love of a lifetime, which is what this is, you're going to have to find the love within yourself. Be the love that you wish to experience. If you want to have that love, you have to be the love, which means you have to forgive yourself and others, which means you have to be compassionate with yourself and others, which means you have to do some self-reflection and go within and say, why can I not forgive myself or other people? Why can I not give myself the love that I deserve? Nobody is going to do that for you. You have to fill your own cup first. And you really have to focus on your emotional state of being before everything gets, blown out of proportion. You go down that whirlpool. Self-love and self-care is very, very important. Self-love was a huge theme in the live that I did last week. 2 majors. Now we have 3. The Emperor, Hangman, and the Hermit. I usually like to put these 2 together. And look, this is in between. It's time to go into solitude, start doing some soul searching, and just take a breather. Meditate. Get realigned. Balance out your chakras. Like, focus on your healing. Remove yourself from the chaos of life. You have the ability to do that. That is something you can control, Aquarius. You got to walk away from this life that you know is just not healthy. Get away from the doom and gloom, the crisis mentality, because you're not in that. That is a total illusion. You put yourself there, Aquarius. That's what this is. You allowed apparently somebody or something to make you go crazy. To make you feel out of balance and stressed out and like, oh my God, I'm going to die type of energy. It's like, no, you're not. If you believe you are, then that might very well manifest. Maybe not physically, but I feel more like dying spiritually or something like that. But look, another 8. Walk away. Walk away from what doesn't serve you. You guys keep getting this. You are in unhealthy relationships, inauthentic relationships. You are being dishonest with yourselves and others about what you are doing or about your happiness. You're exhibiting to other people that you are happy, that you're content, that you're overflowing when you're not. There's paralyzing fear here for sure. What are you so afraid of? Being alone? Doing your healing alone? Taking a break? Doing something for yourself? You're afraid that your home or your business or your job will get all chaotic. It will be doom and gloom and a crisis, and things will go crazy when you don't delegate and you don't take care of what is really important, which is you. That is a total illusion. You really have to put yourself as a priority. Number one priority, Aquarius. This is also about relocating. There's something about moving here. Virgo, Pisces, Aries. Now we have Virgo energy coming in here. I think Jupiter goes into Aries soon. I gotta look at the astrology again. I was looking at it, but I haven't finished looking at the whole thing. Walk away from it doesn't serve you, okay? You need to do that. It's time to go, okay? It is time to go and pack your bags. You guys got a title for this before. I think it was December or January. Guys, this is the time to do it. If you know you're being called to move away from a job, a home, a situation, a city, a country, this is the time to do it. Heed that call, all right? You really got to look at this from a different angle here. You need that clarity of thought. You got to take a pause and meditate and take breaks. Take a time out. Go into solitude. Take a vacation. Take a break so that you get this clear head. Because when you're in this Aquarius, you're going to make very not so great decisions. I'll just put it that way. And if this has to do with your counterpart and you don't want to do the healing work on your own, like you keep wanting to entertain their behavior, there's no way you're going to get into harmonious sacred union if you do that, Aquarius. That person is not going to fill your cup. You do that. This person is actually a godsend. I said it. It's a blessing. I already said that. You're really going to be some spiritual master here when all is said and done. When you do go understand your life's experiences and why you're going through what you're going through and all these things. This is a long journey to get to self-love and healing and spiritual mastery so that you can attract the love of a lifetime. But you have to walk away from what no longer serves you. And you cannot be afraid of being alone. You know you're emotionally unfulfilled, then do something about it. There's a light there. Follow the light. There's the light right there too. There's the light right there too. Light, light. Follow the light. Follow your heart, all right? Listen to what your heart's telling you. Don't let your ego get in the way. That's pride and ego over there. You need to let go and let God. Just let go and let God, Aquarius. That's all you need to do. God will take care of everything else as long as you do your part. God is in full control. Release everything to Him, the fears, the anxieties, the worries. Let it go. Elsa, okay? Let that shit go. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen shirts like that. It's funny because I saw somebody with that shirt and I kept forgetting to get that shirt. Not that I need to wear it, but oh my gosh, my son's gonna kick my butt. But let's get into this because we still have other cards to go through. All right. Okay, we're gonna see what is what mindfulness message we have for you. What wellness message do we have for Aquarius? Spirit guides, angels. There we go. Doing our best. It's not going to focus, guys. Something happened after I did the Gemini reading, so I apologize for that, but maybe you can see it from here, but I will read it. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go. That's a big one. Bottom of the deck is loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves. at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. Divine timing. What did I say? I said something about coming into union. I think I said in Libra's reading too. You cannot control how long it takes for you to heal, how long it takes for somebody else to heal. You can't speed up the healing process. You can slow it down, but you can't speed it up. And you can't control what somebody does and what somebody doesn't do. We are here to learn our own life's lessons and to pay off our own karmic debt. We do not pay off the debt for somebody else. We do not teach somebody how to learn their lesson, so to speak, if that makes sense. You know, for me, I guess you're probably thinking, well, what about what I do? I'm giving guidance, right? It's up to you to take the guidance. But look at it says, you cannot learn other people's lessons for them. You can't. You can energetically send them love and compassion. That's actually going to help them, believe it or not. It's all about the energy, and that's what this Ace of Cups is. You vibrate at this. You get to this level. This is agape love right here, what I talked about. That's the highest frequency of all. You get to this. You heal from all your wounds and all your burdens and all your karmic patterns. Your person will feel this. That is what's ultimately going to help them with this, with lesson learning. Can't handhold. You can give them like guidance and encouragement, but they have a different path to take. They have different lessons than you have, okay? Hold the loving space. Feel the love and send them that love. That's what's going to get them through. And with the controlling, right? If somebody does something a certain way and it still works out, let them do it their way. That somebody needs to hear that, okay? It's like the perfectionism that I talked about. Know that you're doing your best. And don't try to force your healing either. The green fairy. A cheeky green fairy on your behalf is appearing here to make you laugh. Rainbows. In our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love and not hate. Watch the hate, guys. If somebody here is hating, that's not going to help. You need Ace of Cups, okay? The trees are not competing with each other. The flowers don't compete with each other. Nature doesn't compete with each other. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's because you had a different story to live and you have a new story to write. Your birth chart is different from everybody else's. Your karmic debt is different from everybody else's. Do not compare. All right? Play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play. Have some fun. Go out and have some fun, Aquarius. Go do something for yourself. Go on that trip. Go travel. Go visit friends. Go do whatever. Go hiking. Go camping. Go whatever. Do something for yourself. I'm trying not to panic here. My guys are like, relax, Jess. Time escapes me. Spirit, what am I doing? All right. Mercury Retrograde. See? I think your reading is getting me worked up, Aquarius. Start to stress out a little bit. They're like, no, relax. It's only because I have to pick up my son in a few. All right, Mercury Retrograde. What does Mercury Retrograde, what is Aquarius learning? What are they reevaluating and reviewing during Mercury Retrograde? Growing success. Abundance, generosity, be excited, stay on the path, improvement, manifesting affluence. Understand what success is, and it's not about the money, it's not about the followers or subscribers, all that stuff. You're going to be redefining what success means to you. And really think about how you can elevate your vibrations to feel more abundant and to attract more abundance. I talked about this. This low vibrational energy, Aquarius, it's not going to attract more abundance into your life. It just won't. This is also about understanding how to be more generous. You get blessed with some money, you give it back. Okay? Stay on your path. Stay on your lane. Again, with comparing journeys to others, stay on your path. Know that you're doing your best. You are making success. Even though it's slow, it's okay. It's necessary. You'll realize that why that is. Darkest before the dawn. Breakdown before breakthrough. Major shift is in progress. Dissolving barriers. Ascending. Ascension process. See, this is what the eclipse is doing to you guys. There's a major shift in progress. You have to understand that it's always darkest before the dawn. But you will become some serious emperor here when all is said and done. Trust me. You will be able to get through anything. Anything. Let's see what this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is bringing you. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gemini got this. Man, I wish it would focus. This is the gibbous moon. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. All right. See? All the air energy is the same. Oh, very similar. Surrender to the divine. That's what Libra got at the bottom of the deck, the full moon. Okay? I'm going to read the gibbous moon real quick. Gibbous. The situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak, but this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required, which is what I said, before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I'm on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle. All right? It's a culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, it tends to be a rather intense period of the month. This suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. What did I say? I told you guys to pack your bags and go. Whatever this means for you, it's been months. This is the right time to do it. Full moon. Surrender to the divine. Things are coming to a head, a conclusion, a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface no matter when in the moon cycle you pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I am getting the answers I need. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. All right? This is a power card. Okay? Answers will be coming your way before too long. Now, I'm getting for a small group of you. Again, this is talking about this emperor. There is a new beginning and love here. The love of a lifetime is here because you've been patient. I'm hearing divine timing is about to end for some, like a few of you. You won't be in hermit mode anymore, or your masculine is coming out of hermit mode, something like that. The relationship is moving to the next level, and there is something about moving, relocating, changing careers. It could be all of the above, all right? You're closer to achieving your goal, all right? There's got to be success here. Some of you are going to come into more abundance. You did your part with regards to what's going on here. They want me to pull another card for the eclipse stuff, okay? Because this stuff is no joke, so they wanted me to pull all these cards for these readings. All right, what else is this lunar eclipse in Scorpio bringing Aquarius? What else do they need to know about this eclipse? This lunar eclipse, spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, I think you guys keep getting this, don't you? Walk away. It's here twice. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. I don't know what else to tell you, Aquarius. I still love you anyway. But I only get like this because I genuinely care about your well-being, where you need to be. I care about you that much because you guys have no idea what God has in store for you. You just got to leave the situation. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Relax. Let go. Let God. Have faith. Have faith in this. Just, you know what you need to do. It's been going on for too long. Look what's at the top of the deck. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. You've hesitated out of fears about what the future holds and how people will react to your decision. This card validates that it's really time to leave. That's why I say pack your bags and go. You'll be happier and healthier as a result. The sooner you make this change, the sooner you'll experience the bliss that your future has in store for you. Be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. Make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it. Start planning now so that you're able to leave, such as calling a support group, updating your resume, or squirreling away money. Go for healthful and vigorous walks. All right? Everything's okay. Everything's working out in a divinely perfect way. Take steps to uplift your outlook and unburden your heart and mind, such as taking a nature walk, spending time with loved ones, exercising, or enjoying a creative project. The more you can stay centered and filled with faith, the better the outcome you'll experience. Write down your concerns on paper and then ceremoniously dispose of the list by burning it, pouring water over it, or burying it. Talk to the people involved in order to double check your facts. Your worries may be based upon untrue assumptions. Make sure that you're getting enough rest and eating healthfully, as physical strain can lead to anxiety and exhaustion. 10 of Wands. Okay? 10 of Wands. Guys. Easy does it. I'm telling you, the eclipse season, it's going to do it for you. Pluto is ruled, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. That is the great revealer. That is the destruction. Pluto comes in to destroy things that are not for people's highest good. You can't go wrong with the astrology. We have no control over what goes on above us, guys. We don't. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For those of you where your masculine is coming back here, you're going to experience a new type of love. And it's this love right here. It's the true love of a lifetime. Others of you, somebody has stirred your romantic feelings, but it's like in a way that you didn't expect. And I'm getting this. This is about new love for yourself. That's what I just heard from that. Wow. Did I say this? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Wasn't I talking about this? Yeah, that's for some of you, not for all of you. What I get from this also is that you are going to get to know yourself better. I'm also getting from some of you keep looking for new love, but you don't really take the time to know them. You kind of want to, this is going to sound mean, but this is what they want me to say. It's kind of like you want to jump into the sack with them quickly. It's kind of like you're trying to like suppress your emotions, or you don't want to be by yourself. And again, with the Hermit card, you don't want to be alone. So you just have these casual relationships or something like that. That's for somebody specific. And it's like you want to keep finding new love. I want this love, but it's not the true love. And God has already given you, you've already met the person that's for you, yet you just want something else because the true love is too hard for you. I don't know what to tell you, Aquarius. You're not going to find that type of love from anybody else if God's already shown up with this person for you. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. What I talk about forgiveness in here. Okay. But again, it's up to you. All right. If you would like a personal reading, okay, or you want to have your own Mercury retrograde reading, your own lunar eclipse reading to see exactly how to prepare for these transits, guys, they're going to be doozies. Like what's going on with the reading here. All right. Check the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com, go check out my service suite. They're underneath the personalized readings, so you know exactly what is coming to you and what is happening and how to handle this and what to prepare for, amongst a whole bunch of other stuff. You can go read the description for each of the services, the Mercury retrograde and the lunar eclipse. If you want any other personal healing, life coaching, live tarot sessions, go to my website, capellawellness.com. You'll find a whole bunch of stuff there. I am holding my first Capella Red Room class. It's an 18+ group session. Only 10 people will be allowed in that session. I'm going to do personal readings for everybody there. They're all going to be 18+ readings. I have very, very dirty decks, okay? Some of my subscribers and viewers suggested it from a live the other week. So I set these up. It's going to be Friday, May 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to either be through Google Meet or Zoom. I have to go play around with some things. Go ahead and check that out. Description box below has a link to that. If you go to capellawellness.com to go book your seats, which I highly recommend you do because it's really going to be freaking awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun. And this is actually going to help everybody's vibrations rise up. And we're all going to support each other. And we're all going to kind of like get into our Shakti energy and, you know, just let loose, all right? Have fun and just like really bond with each other. And as weird as it sounds, yes, they're 18+ readings, but trust me, watch how this is going to shift your vibration. Again, trust me on this. If you go to capellawellness.com, it's underneath the group classes section of my Capella service suite, okay? All right, Aquarius, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.